Hi, friends. If you ask me my viewpoint on US withdrawal in Afghanistan, so I would say that, for 20 years, the US has been helping Afghanistan, and, to run somebody else's countries is a very big deal. It requires a lot of money. And I think the Afghanistan people, they were just like, they just wanted to be fed and, have a relaxed, cozy life instead of getting things into order and organizing things and doing things that should have been done so that their economy started making money and stuff like that. And all those things, uh, you know, did not happen. So eventually, the Americans had to leave sooner or later. So I think them pulling out was inevitable. And even if after 20 years you cannot defeat Taliban, then I think the US was wasting their time and energy in Afghanistan because they're running the country for 20 years. And after 20 years, you can't manage on your own. So it's if Taliban is taken over, I think that's the best thing that's happened in Afghanistan because, you couldn't do it in 20 years. Nobody has got free money for Afghanistan. However, having said that it's the right decision. uh, I think that the Americans should have pressurized them 2 3 years ago into certain actions that would have prevented them from collapsing. Okay, maybe they should have pressurized them 2 3 years ago that we're gonna leave, you need to manage it on your own. Are you going to Would you be able to defeat them? Questions like that, and accountability and training and everything should have happened 2 3 years ago, so that this uh, structure that they have created in 20 years should not have collapsed. Now that it's collapsed, I don't blame Americans. I think that they needed to get out of that country. They got out of the country, but it's sad that things collapsed. But you can't blame the Americans wholly. So I think it's the fault of Afghanistan's army and their political leadership and so on and so forth, because they just couldn't prevent Taliban from taking over. They're saying we needed resources, we need this, we need that. Taliban, they don't require all that. Afghanistan people, Afghanistan, their politicians and all those yo-yos are saying we need this and that and this. You've got Humvees, you've got M16s, all these attack helicopters. And Taliban, they just had what they had. They had nothing. They just had the guts. So I don't blame Americans for anything happening in Afghanistan.